Yes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, hobbling up to the stage is very fun. I just actually met him recently here at Room 5. Saw his shit. It's very funny. You guys are going to love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Strength. That is my theme song. Oh man, you guys are full. Alright. This is a little weird for me. I'm used to performing in front of crowds full of like overweight, hideous, poor people. Most of my family. Great change for me. Exciting. Don't have too much pity on this ankle situation. I'm probably the only guy you know so out of shape that I actually rolled my ankle tweeting at Starbucks. I had a really awkward childhood. I think I was just super envious. I didn't have a lot of money growing up. We were really poor. And so I'd go over to kids' house and they'd have these really fancy, elaborate things I didn't have, like a Sega Genesis, or an in-ground pool, or both parents. But we didn't have extra money to spend on real frivolous stuff, like an orthodontist or toothpaste. No, it's messed up. I still have really bad dental problems. It's sensitive. Last week I bit into a powdered donut and I damn near lost consciousness. This economy thing's weird. I don't know if you guys are affected by the economy, but I realized my family wasn't really affected by the economy because if you were poor when everything happened, nothing changed. We didn't downsize our double wide to an 86 Yugo or anything. My family lost its life savings, but they lost it at a glass blowing tent at the fair, not stocks. I don't know if you guys have this, but I think every poor family has that one relative that doesn't really get it. That's my Uncle Chad. He's the one at the family barbecues, making it rain food stamps. No, okay, nothing says good parenting like some used pinatas full of scratch tickets. That's classic. You guys are with me. I love this crowd. I don't know. When I was poor growing up, I couldn't afford to buy any groceries I wanted, so we had to buy the store brand shit, But now that I have money, I can go to the store. I can pretty much buy any grocery that I want. Obviously, I eat quite a bit. But I still get ghetto food. Yesterday I went to the Vons and I got those zoo animal cookies or crackers, but they're not the real ones. I got the shitty store brand ones. They're domestic animals. They're not even wildlife. A sad cat, a three-legged poodle. They're not even pink and white. One's cream and one's off mauve. It's weird. I think who's a Starbucks fan? I'm a huge Starbucks fan. Yeah. Fuck corporations. I got a coffee bean. No, it's weird. I was at Starbucks the other day and I saw this mother. She was holding her toddler, and the toddler had an iPad. I know. I thought to myself, I never had that growing up. My mom never held me. I guess in my parental defense, my father was a really good dad. My dad taught me the importance of honesty and integrity and how to answer the phone in Spanish in case debt collectors call. My dad was a really good guy. My dad was very active in the PTA. Sexually active, but he was super active. I don't know. My uncle's an interesting guy. My uncle's 78 years old. He's a bit of an insomniac, and he loves Fox News, which is a horrible combination. Just a terrible idea. I'll call him in the evening and I'll wake him up and I'll be "What's going on, Uncle Ray?" He'll be "Well," he's Osama bin Laden won the Super Bowl by switching his car insurance to the Motel 6. Are you falling asleep to Fox News again? What the hell is going on with you? I don't know. My aunt's cool. My aunt's about 3'5", 12 pounds. Great lady. She's 130, I think. I love her though. She's crazy. She's absolutely nuts. She forgets our names all the time. One thing that's cool is I used to go home during the summers and I'd always see her on the back porch drinking box wine, talking to birds. Full conversations with birds, She's "Oh, this one's Chirp. This is my friend Chirp. It's a little bluebird. No big deal, right?" A year later, I come back. She's feeding a bird. And she's "It's Chirp. It's a falcon. Not even the same bird." Last week I called her. She was feeding Larry Bird. I'm "Aunt Bonita, this shit is out of control." going to the fun part. I recently lost 70 pounds. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm pretty pumped about that. That one kills. It's actually not a joke. I recently lost 70 pounds, but it's deceiving because I'll be sitting here watching these infomercials at night, and they have like the before and after, you know, but it's like never the same person. It's like on the left, it's like a black guy, on the right, it's like an Asian kid. Like, you lost 135 pounds, and you changed races. I mean, you're a worse driver now, but you're not getting pulled over for it. I see. Just run with it. Pretty changing. I don't know if you guys are in this Occupy LA thing that's been going on. It got shut down in Occupy Wall Street. If you'll notice this, have you ever noticed like fat people don't really protest much? Like we don't do that kind of stuff. You're not gonna see me on like CNBC, like you know, doing a hunger strike or anything like that. Like, I did this march against obesity one time, but it just turned into a cakewalk. I had to say that one more time. This is gonna be a fucking letdown from here on through. Hang on for a while. You know what's really bad, like PR for overweight people? News reports on obesity. That shit is terrifying for me. Horribly terrifying. That's like the last thing I need some girl I like seeing me on like some news special on obesity, you know? Like my face is blurred out, but I'm wearing like that one logo tee that I always wear, because fat people always have that one tee they go to. You know, I'm like licking an ice cream cone, holding a hot dog, like in line for some churros. There's a new joke I want to try. Oh, that was fun. So I was on, even like, who's a WebMD fan? Anybody go on WebMD? Yeah, you don't have insurance, and neither do I. Diagnosed all my own shit. Like, I had SARS for a week and a half. I completely cured it with vodka. Sent Japan an email, they didn't send anything back. But it's messed up because I was on WebMD and I was checking out, I want to see how fat I was, which is a terrible thing to do at 2 in the morning when you're really lonely. I found out that I'm considered morbidly obese. I know, right? I know I'm overweight, but like to me, morbidly obese is like that guy in the Ralph's frozen food department, like leaning out on his cart, yawning, like he just finished like the final round of supermarket sweep, you know? That guy's like 2 sleeves of Oreos away from a Montel Williams special. That guy's obese. I'm just getting there.
Oh man.
I don't like traveling much. I gotta go home for the holidays. I'm not really looking forward to that. I mean, I don't know, picture me in the backseat of your friend's Ford Fiesta, you know? Like pressed up against a window like a blowfish at an aquarium. You know, like families driving by, laughing, tapping on the glass. I'm feeling really dangerous. I like to get in an airplane, which is even a worse idea because for 4 hours I'm just like cramped up. And I can't even use that tray, you know, the tray that you, it's like sits at a 45-degree angle and it's like leans on me. Sir, would you like a beverage? I don't know, do you have any Velcro? Moving to LA about a year and a half ago, I see everybody with tattoos. I really want to get a tattoo, but I'm not as convinced as everyone else that like this being fat thing is temporary. No, I'm serious. Like I don't know how it's gonna play out. Like I'm not as convinced. Like, oh yeah, I'm fat now, but later I'll be unfat. Like I'm just not sure. And like I want to get a portrait of my dad on my arm, just rest in peace, you know. But I'm worried that if I gain like 200 pounds, like 10 years, it's gonna look like John Candy going into anaphylactic shock. I think do I have more time? Am I done now?
Go ahead.
Fuck it, alright. So I have the worst job in the world. I work graveyard shift at Denny's on Gower Gulch. Just throwing that out there. If you guys haven't been there, you guys have not yet lived. That place is like walking around the stunt doubles from The Hills Have Eyes too. Horrible. I saw a guy in there last week. He looked like a Bill Cosby version of Kimbo Slice. Smelling like soiled vinegar and lost hope. No one really goes to Denny's when they're feeling like optimistic about life, you know? I don't graduate from college like, where do you want to go? Let's go to Denny's. I'm feeling positive tonight. Denny's is full of like parolees sitting there at 2 in the morning eating pancakes thinking to themselves, maybe I won't stay prison free. I don't know. She got that meth head, she's leaning out, scratching her neck. She's like, yeah, I'll carry this baby out to term. Thank you, Mom. I hear things working at that Denny's that I would never hear if I worked at like a fine dining establishment. You know, like my manager will come up to me and he'll be like, hey Ben, do you mind dressing that gunshot wound for the transsexual on table 7? Dressed up like a clown with a SARS mask? Who the fuck let that guy in? Anybody else ever like wonder who the fuck Denny is? Just kidding. If you go to KFC, they have like a biography on the guy. You go to Wendy's, they have a creepy picture of a girl, they tell you a story. You go to Denny's, it's just like all you see are like the extras from Ernest Goes to Prison walking around like zombies, you know? Terrifying. The complaints at Denny's are so unjustifiable. That's what's tough about working there. It's like I'll come up to a table and they'll be like, excuse me, sir, the food is cold. I'm like, man, you've been sleeping for 4 hours. Thanks, you guys. That's my time.